Hello and welcome to The Trend. I'm your host, Kristin Sagert.
And I'm your host, Amanda Stuckart. Today we will be talking hair, skincare, staying healthy, and more.
So let's jump right in. As part of Amanda and my New Year's resolution, we decided it was time to get ourselves into shape. We knew the first place we should start was in the gym. Me and Amanda are here today with fitness instructor and personal trainer, Erica Harrington. Today she's going to teach us some new exercises to deal with our lifestyle and our body types.
So how many times do you guys work out a week?
I usually work out about 1 to 2 times a week. I go to the gym. I usually start out on the treadmill, but then I slowly make my way towards the TVs, to the bike, or I pedal for a while, but then just slowly stop pedaling because I want to watch TV. Yeah.
My goal is 4 to 5, but it's usually like 3 to 4 times a week. I go to the gym and then occasionally work out doing just dance on the Wii.
What kind of changes are you guys hoping to see?
I want to be toned in the arms, and my butt and thighs are very loose, so I want them a little tighter as well.
Stomach area for sure, and then right on the legs.
Okay, so I think I'm going to start with Kristin and work on some cardio, and then I'll move to Amanda and we'll do some floor exercises for your legs and your buttocks. Okay, so since you said you wanted to focus on your legs, the first thing we're going to start off with is some simple lunges. So go ahead and take your left foot, front, back, and then you can just lunge down. Then you can pulse it, a little physical. The next workout we're going to do is for your buttocks and your legs. All you have to do is put your hands down, and then you want to make sure your back is straight. Don't go like this. Be very straight, and then just lift your leg up to the sky, up to the sky. The next thing I want to show you is something you could do at home when you're in front of the TV, just watching television, something easy, but it's also a good workout. It's good for your tris and your bis. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our weight, you're going to hold it out and then put it up in the air. Keep your hands in like arms in an 11 shape, and then go back. And this is working your tris and biceps. You can do 10 of these and do 3 sets. Okay, so what you just finished and do these reps, and I'm gonna go over there and check on Kristin. Kristin, what are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Put the remote down.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna start this up for you. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start just a basic warm up. Just get you walking on the treadmill here. Why don't we work you, you're on a speed of 1.1 right now, you can at least do a 3.5.
Okay.
Now if you do a 3.5 for at least 10 minutes, that'll just get you warmed up.
Okay.
And then after that, we can move to something a little bit more challenging.
Okay.
This is a great exercise to get rid of your stomach that you were talking about, that area. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get you started on an incline, and you're gonna feel the machine move upward, and this is gonna make it a little more challenging. Do you feel like you would wanna go a little faster?
No.
Okay. What we're gonna do is we're going to get you jogging. I feel like you're warmed up and you can do it. If you can do this, you can do a little jog.
Okay.
Okay, so now I think you're ready for a cool down. You've been working out a good 30 minutes on the treadmill. You burned at least 400 calories, which is excellent.
I feel good, Erica. I feel
Good.
really good.
On behalf of Kristin and I, thank you so much for spending time with us today. I think it was a success. I think these exercises are easy to put into our daily routines.
No problem. Just stick to it and you'll see some serious results. Well, I'm going to head out and get back to my workout. Have fun working out, ladies.
Thank you.
Amanda, I don't know about you, but I can really go for a cheeseburger.
Let's do it.
Working out is half the battle when it comes to getting fit. And even though I do love my cheeseburgers, nutrition student Crystal Kaur is here to show us some healthy alternatives. Hi, Crystal.
Hi.
So I've been eyeing this up over here. What is it?
Well, this is our breakfast pizza.
Okay.
So it's a really great start to your morning. It has 250 calories, and it is contains low-fat cheese and turkey sausage instead of regular sausage, so it's a lot leaner.
Okay.
The crust is going to keep you full, and it's also low-fat. And everything in this breakfast pizza is reduced fat ingredients.
Awesome.
Yep. And then we have our lunch.
Okay.
The lunch is 345 calories for the sandwich, and the sandwich is a grilled cheese with turkey and tomato. The wheat bread contains less sugar than white bread, and then we used olive oil instead of butter to make the grilled cheese.
Great alternative.
Yeah. And then instead of adding a bag of chips, you can add an apple for only 60 calories.
Nice.
So healthy.
Well, going down here, I know what these are, and I love them, so I'm going to have one.
Sure. These are cashews. They are a great snack for in between meals. So it's 80 calories and keeps you full. Yeah. And then this is a dinner. It's 235 calories, and it's salmon and asparagus. The salmon is brushed with olive oil instead of butter, and then you can bake or grill it. It's a good source of protein and vitamin D.
Very nice.
And then last is an after dinner snack
Okay.
with popcorn, and this you can make in a brown paper bag. Just put in a cup of kernels, and it's 1 to 2 minutes in your microwave, and it's only 30 calories.
You know what, that's great because I always buy the ones at the store and then I eat the whole bag.
Yeah.
So 1 to 2 cups?
Yep. Smaller.
Well, thank you, Crystal. With food like this, staying healthy doesn't seem so hard. Next up, we are going to talk to Cindy Pakula about crafts as she creates an at-home decor that can really add something special to any home. Then, Amanda will be joined in studio with local esthetician to learn some helpful hints for beautiful skin.
I'm here to teach you some easy, inexpensive ways to add decor to your home. Our first craft up is a photo transfer. So what you'll need for this craft is a washcloth, a cup of water. You'll need a block of wood. It can be any type of wood. You can get it from Home Depot or Menards, or you can even go to Michael's and get a panel. You will need a gel medium, which you can also get at a craft store, a paintbrush, some decoupage or glue sealer, and then a photo that you print off of a laser printer, not an inkjet, because it won't turn out as well. Okay, to start off, take your piece of wood. You are going to take your paintbrush and make sure you grab the gel medium. You're going to apply a thick coat to the wood. And make sure you get the whole surface, just so every inch of your picture is going to be covered. If it's a little gloopy, that's really not a problem, but try to smooth it out as much as you can. Also, if you get it on the edges like you see here, it's okay because it actually dries clear. Make sure that the picture is flipped before you put it on the wood, otherwise the image is going to act like a mirror and it'll be flipped on the wood after it's dried. So if you don't want it flipped, you definitely have to do it on the computer before you print it out. So to put this down, just make sure you center it on the wood. I usually try to put the middle down and then kind of smooth out the edges. And you definitely want to hold it with your other hand while you're pushing it down just so it doesn't move. You're going to start seeing these little ridges. That's just the gel medium soaking in the paper, and that is perfectly fine. Okay, and when you think you have it completely flat, leave it overnight or at least 6 to 8 hours just so the ink has time to transfer. So after you've let it sit for 6 to 8 hours or overnight, it should look dry around the edges, and the piece of paper should look dry as well. So next you're going to take your washcloth. You're going to dip it in the water and get quite a bit of water on there. Don't worry about it being too damp. So the way that I do it is I kind of dab the corner of the paper so you can start seeing the ink come through. And then just real gently you're going to go in a circular motion, and what you're doing is you're taking the paper off, but the ink is staying. Also a good idea when you are printing off the image to really make the colors pop, just so when you're doing this part it looks really good on the wood. So now that you have taken away all the paper, you are going to go to your decoupage or glue sealer, and you're going to go right over the picture. Now this dries clear, so don't worry about it looking a little white. This is what seals in the picture, so just in case you bump it or you drop it on accident, it shouldn't affect the picture at all. I usually try to put it, if you have like a border of the wood, I try to put it along the entire surface, just so it all has that shiny effect all over. Okay, so then after you're done putting in the decoupage, you're just going to let it sit for a good 5 or 10 minutes. Make sure it's dry when you pick it up. So now that you've let it dry, it's going to have this sheen effect to it, so it's going to kind of glisten. Now everything should be set. You can put it anywhere. You can hang it on the wall or maybe lean it up against on a table. Anywhere you put it, it should look great.
Wow, that picture looked downright amazing. I'm going to have to try that. So far we've learned a few quick and easy workouts, how to prepare some healthy eats, and let's not forget those gorgeous crafts. Right now though, I'd love to move on to something I find incredibly important, skincare. I'm joined by esthetician and owner of MOCO Aesthetics, Lisa Stawicki. Lisa, thanks for coming to our show.
Thank you, Amanda.
I'd first like to start out with, what is an esthetician?
Well, an esthetician is a very fancy word for a beauty professional, skincare professional, and how to really do my best at taking care of skin and having it look healthy and beautiful.
Great. Now the name of your business is MOCO Aesthetics, and your clients go by, or to your clients, they go by MOCO? You go by MOCO? Where did that come from?
Several of them go by MOCO. MOCO became a very family name for me when I was a young child. My grandfather named me MOCO as a nickname. And so when I went to aesthetic school, there was 2 Lisas. And so she had stated, one of you is going to have a nickname. So for me, that was a perfect way to always have his inspiration with me. He's no longer with me. So he kind of guides me through many of my passion for skincare.
I love it. That's really neat. Why are facials so important for the skin?
Well, facials are so important for the skin. One, pure relaxation. I find in this day and age, people really and truly don't take the time to take care of themselves. And that has been a mission of mine, to get every woman out there to just really and truly start taking better care of their skin. Along with that, there's deep cleansing, there's exfoliation. Premature aging with facials certainly is a benefit, as well as the massaging benefit of its circulation in the skin too.
What all goes into giving a facial, such as the steps you take and the products you use?
Well, very first and foremost, I like to have all my clients very relaxed when they come in for a facial. I think that's utmost important. So I go through a series of deep cleansing breaths. We go right into a little bit of some cleansing, and then I do a toner as well, which helps really cleanse the skin. And then I look underneath a dermoscope, which is 5-time magnified. And so I do see a lot of things at that time. So that kind of really progresses the way as how I'm going to, at that point, look forward into what I'm going to do with the skin, what kind of exfoliant I'll be using, how long the steam will be on. I then go into my very favorite, which is extractions. At that point, I remove any dead skin cells, any comedones, which are known as blackheads, some pimples. And then from that point, I go into a very relaxing face, neck, and shoulder massage, which is probably the best part of a facial for someone. From there, we put on another treatment mask. I do a scalp massage, and I do a hand and arm massage. So I know you really want one, I can tell.
Yes, I need some relaxation. How often should we wash our face, and are there any ingredients we should look for in a good skincare product?
So as far as cleansing and washing your face, I would have to say definitely twice a day. I know many young women, probably sometimes women who are just very busy and they think, well, that's the last thing I need to do is wash my makeup off at night. It's also the most important. So twice a day, especially in the evening. When looking for a great skincare, it all depends on what your skin type is. Whether you are dry, you want to use a creamy cleanser. If you have acneic skin and oily, you definitely like to probably use something that's foamy with some exfoliation beads in it. And if you're sensitive, you really have to see maybe just a lotion might be a good product for you as well.
Thank you. Now a burning question that I've had. Does toothpaste really work on blemishes?
Oh, Amanda, no it doesn't. So actually that is a myth with skincare. I don't know where that came from, but actually it could really make the skin even worse than what it would if you just really leave it alone. Salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide is the best thing you can use on a blemish that you're trying to get rid of.
Thanks. What are some things we could do in our everyday life that could be damaging our skin?
One thing that certainly is smoking is very damaging to the skin. It really adds a lot of pollutants to the skin. It blocks off blood vessels to the skin, the circulation, which causes premature aging as well. I think a huge part is just our daily, our life stress, what we eat. We are what we eat, and that holds true for skincare as well. So I think having a great diet. Number one, drinking at least 8 ounces of water a day.
And then lastly, I would like to ask, how can people find you, and where are you located at?
Well, I'm in Greenfield. I'm located just off of 76 in Layton. You can also find me. I have a MOCO Facebook page as well that I would love for you to check out. I do waxing as well. I do makeup. And I just started doing spray tan. So it's almost that time, Amanda. So if you need a good spray tan, you just have to come and see me.
I can't wait to be starting looking great seeing you. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Amanda.
Lisa, I can't thank you enough for being here, sharing your tips on how to get radiant skin we all want. Well, this show wouldn't be trending if we didn't talk hair. So let's travel to a salon where stylist Nicole Garrett fills us in on what it takes to be a trendsetter.
My name is Nicole Garrett, and I am the sole owner of Nicole Garrett LLC, which is actually located at the Salonza Village Green in Hales Corners. I graduated high school and didn't know what I wanted to do, and I had a good friend of mine that started going to beauty school and really loved it, and went to visit her a couple times, and it just seemed like a really fun thing to do. So since it was only about a year, I decided, hey, let's get into this, and we'll just kind of see later, you know, if I want to go back to school for something else. And I actually fell in love with it. I didn't realize like how complicated this can actually be, and how much chemistry you're working with, and how challenging it is. So I've actually been doing this for going on 11 years now. We've done a lot of different wedding parties. We've done, I'll work with other hairstylists too from other salons to get larger wedding parties done. We'll do on-site wedding parties as well, where we'll go to either somebody's house or the hotel that they're staying at and getting ready. And that's always a good time. The atmosphere is very different and it's fun and exciting. I've also been involved in a couple fashion shows in the Milwaukee area, raising money for different charities and organizations. So yeah, there's pretty much nothing that I haven't tried, at least. So I definitely want to get into that again too. So hopefully by the end of this year I'll be an educator for the color line that I'm using. And then I would basically part-time go around to other salons and teach them about the color line. And then, like I said, just opening up my own salon and just kind of teach young stylists everything that I know and just be in the field. I have a website and a Facebook page that I will usually post a lot of my work when I do remember to take pictures of it. Sometimes I do forget. But yeah, I like to try to keep a portfolio so then people can really see the style that I do and just what I create. Definitely love the hours, and I love the challenge, and that every single person that comes in, it's something different, it's something new. The education that you get, the shows and the other hairdressers, learning from them. Everything about fashion is just so fun, and just really the connection that you make with your clients. I mean, you really do build a friendship over time, and it's really rewarding to like be that person in their life that can really make a bad day for them really good. They come in and they get their hair done and they just feel so much better. They feel so much more relaxed. It's that one time that they get to sit down. So everything is just, it's very, very rewarding. It's just so fun to come to work every day and make people feel really good about themselves. And I mean, you get to play with hair and talk to people all day.
Welcome back to The Trend. Joining us now is our good friend Jessica Schwid, who always has the coolest gadgets to help make our lives run that much smoother. Jess, what do you got for us?
Hey, Kristin. Today is National Wine Day, so I'm going to start with some wine products. This first one is really great. It's an electric wine opener, and at the bottom it has a foil cutter. So you'll just use this bottom thing to cut the foil, stick this on your bottle, push the button, and when it's fully charged it goes really quickly, opens the bottle, and then you just push the button to get the cork out.
Nice.
So while you're drinking your bottle of wine, we have this really cool gadget. It freezes your wine. So you'll stick this in your freezer, keep it in there all day long, and then after you pour a glass, you stick this in. It fits almost all bottles of wine, and then it keeps your wine chilled while you're drinking it.
Wow, that would be great for parties, but me and Kristen usually don't need that for one glass or for one bottle.
Well, if you end up not finishing your bottle of wine, they have these great stoppers. You just stick it in, and then you can keep it in the fridge.
Perfect.
Another really cool gadget for when you're cooking meat is this meat thermometer. You'll just stick this in your meat. This stick is out of your oven, and then you just take this to your seat with you. It has a lot of different settings. You can do chicken or beef or pork or fish and set it to how you want it done. And the best part about this is that it beeps when it's done, and it kind of shows you the temperature it's at, so you know when to take it out ahead of time.
That's great because I never know when
Yeah,
our
it's
meat's
very
done.
helpful. I just hate overcooking or undercooking my food. It's just such a drag.
Yeah.
This other great product is this funky hair color. It looks just like a mascara. You'll just open it up, swipe it in your hair, and it's really easy. You put it in your hair, blow dry it to set it, and then you're good to go.
That'll even work on my dark hair?
It works on dark hair and light hair, yeah.
Very cool.
Yes.
Can't wait to use it.
What's this?
These are awesome. These are nail stickers. It comes with a few different designs in this bag. You just take them out. They go on your nail like a sticker, and the bag even comes with some files, and then you'll just file the edges of your nail, and that's how you get it to shape.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, they're pretty affordable, and they last a really long time.
So you just file them down?
Just file them down, shape them to your nail, and it all turns out perfect.
Very cool.
Wow. So I've been drawn to this bright, shiny thing. What is it?
Yes, this will keep your hot iron or your curling iron from burning anything. If you are curling or straightening your hair and you run out of time, it works really great to just stick it in that bag, and then you can, you know, run on the go or get on with your life, and you don't have to worry about burning anything.
Great, that'd be great so I don't have to worry about my car seats.
Yes.
Well, that's it for our show tonight. We want to thank all of our guests for coming in, and thank you for watching. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Kristin.
Thanks for trending.